Okay, concerning the Ibom Air incident, the lady that was kind of dragged out of the aircraft, her clothes was torn, her boobs were out, and all the incidents that occurred. Here is my take. After going through some videos to understand exactly what the incident was about, what caused it, what the trigger was, and what people are saying, and da. I would take, this is my opinion in different phases. Now, phase one, I don't really care about what happened, whether she was asked to switch off her phone or put it in airplane mode, or or how she was approached and all that. Even though all those could kind of have a contributing factor to whatever that happened, but I am basing my opinion based on the facts that were made available on the internet. For no reason should anyone lay hands on anybody, let alone on a staff or an employee of an organization that is serving you. So, seeing that video alone, the lady has already lost the battle. It is not every battle that you settle with power and strength. Most times you have to apply your wisdom, especially when camera is in front of you, or when you know that, especially in this dispensation of technology, that anything that happens, people will bring out their camera secretly to record you. We have to apply our wisdom. So when I saw a particular clip where she was slapping the air hostess, she automatically lost the battle. Even though the air hostess and the crew were very rude and inhuman, as a lot of people have been insinuating in comment sections or wherever, seeing that alone, that she retaliated by laying her hand on an employee, she entirely lost the battle. Now, phase two of my opinion. Now, coming to the airline, that Ibom Air. Now, the way you people treated her was so unprofessional, very, very unprofessional. Now, this has also brought a negative publicity to your airline, to your organization. Now, quite all right, she must have, faulted a lot of your airline policy and all that. The way you dragged her out of the aircraft was was so inhumane. There was no sign of respect to humanity and to her person. Her clothes was torn, her private part was exposed, and all that behavior, it says a lot about you people's policy, your managerial behavior, and how you handle your customers and how you hold your customers. So that was so barbaric, the way she was taken out of the aircraft. Quite all right, she was being disruptive, she was being kind of defiant and all that, she needs to be taken out. But the manner you people did it, hearing voices in the background, watching the video and all that, really shows that you don't respect your customers, and that has one way or the other giving you guys a negative publicity. And for the air hostess and the crew that acted unprofessional, they also need to take their own fault. Now, phase three of my own opinion. Now, for the punishment that was meted onto her. Haba, what are you guys up to? You want to kill her? Or, like, excuse me. Now, even though I agree that she needs to, face some consequences, but not banning her for life, like banning her flying for life. Excuse me, what are you guys talking about? Do you have a personal vendetta against this lady? Is there any other thing? Is there any other underlying issue apart from what happened? Even though the damage she did was more than enough to, to earn her some consequences, but not banning her for life. Excuse me, that's too harsh. That's too terrible. That was just too much. Again, that shows how you value your customers. Now, to crown it all, she needs to face some consequences. At least that will, make other people, when you're coming to a public space, you have to respect the policy of the place that you're coming into. You have to respect every other person that is using the space and the services with you. Life and safety and security measures needs to be respected. Okay, so I agree, she needs to be given some consequences. Now, the the air hostess and every other thing, there has to be some investigation. How do you approach your customers? How was she spoken to? And I'll be reading some comments that the air hostess was not being professional. The air hostess too needs to face her own consequences, and the entire crew needs to go for some kind of training, to teach them on how to, problem solve certain things like this. The leadership and the crew team need to all go for another kind of training, customer service, leadership, and all that. Now, for the lady, that the way she behaved, the way she was just throwing tantrums and trying to be disruptive in the aircraft, she also needs, after her punishment, she needs to be taken to see a psychiatrist to make sure that she was sane in acting acting all that. So above all, let us learn to obey instructions. Let us learn to obey and keep to policies. Let us also learn to respect humans. We don't know who and who that is going through a lot. And even though some people will say, yes, we are all going through a lot. But then, when approaching people and when trying to give some kind of instructions, let us add kindness to it. Let's not just be harsh and be baiting people. Then when they react, we try to gaslight them. Let's not do that. In all, let us treat our fellow humans with kindness and with love. And I will stand here to also lend my voice to say ibom air and you know the aviation ministry that is handling this case. The punishment is too harsh. Please reduce it. You can ban her from flying ibom air, but don't ban her from flying at all for life. That is too harsh. Okay, so that is my opinion, and I will sign out for now. Peace.